Good evening and welcome to the Wednesday night Condensed Medicine Buddha practice. As always, a link to the practice is located in the post for anyone who would like to download it to their device, or you can just follow along with what's on the screen. Also, feel free to use the comment section to make prayer requests. If at the end of the practice, I'll put in a link for you to be able to access to the online prayer book, so that anytime you need to make prayer requests, you can put it in that, put it online, and it will be read in the next day's practices. Just please respect the privacy of those you're requesting prayers for. We dedicate the merit of this practice to the long life and good health of Jetsama Akon Lamo, who composed the practice in order to bring benefit and healing during the COVID-19 pandemic, and what a blessing it's been for so many other needs as well, including right now. We also offer dedications to His Holiness the Dalai Lama, His Holiness Penriyangsi Rinpoche, His Holiness Karmakuchen Rinpoche, Khenpo Karze, and all of the lamas and nuns and monks of the Pali tradition and all Buddhist traditions. We pray for our Sangha and their loved ones, for all sentient beings, for the protection of everyone from COVID-19, and that all those with COVID-19, long COVID, and all health issues are able to recover completely and quickly. So let's take a moment now to quiet our minds and think about compassion for all beings, and we'll begin the practice with the 7-line prayer. Hung organ yogi nubjang sam, pemage sarang pula, yasan chogi no drupne, pema jogne jesu drag, kordu gandro mangpo kor, kyagi jesu dag druki, jinji lop jir shagzu so, Guru Bedma Siddhi Hum. Organ Yogi Nubjang Sam, Pema Gesar Pola, Yazan Jogi No Drupne, Pema Jogne Jesu Drag, Kordu Gandro Mangpo Kor, Kyagi Jesu Dag Druki, Jinji Lop Jir Shagzu So, Guru Bedma Siddhi Home. Organ Yogi Nubjang Sam, Pema Gesar Pola, Yazan Jogi No Drupne, Pema Jogne Jesu Drag, Kordu Gandro Mangpo Kor, Kyagi Jesu Dag Druki, Jinji Lop Jir Shagzu So, Guru Bedma Siddhi Home. Instantly, in the space in front and above rises Medicine Buddha. He is blue in color, with one face, 2 hands, holding a begging bowl and an arura, surrounded by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. We are awed by his splendor and take refuge with body, speech, and mind, reciting, Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. And then, thinking with great compassion of all sentient beings, recite, for the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. For the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. For the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. While reciting the mantra with compassion, I contemplate the extraordinary qualities of Medicine Buddha and yearn for qualities and liberation in one life so I too may benefit beings. The mind should be filled with wholesome yearning for sentient beings, all of them, every single one, even animals, all beings. So we'll recite the mantra together a few times, and then I'll put the visualization on so that we can accumulate on our own. If you're new to accumulating mantra, or this one in particular, just do the best you can while visualizing Medicine Buddha, and we'll be back in a few minutes to close out the practice. Tayata om bigati maha bigati rata tamangati soha. Tayata om bigati maha bigati rata tamangati soha. Tayata om bigati maha bigati rata tamangati soha. Tayata bigati maha bigati rata tamangati soha. Tayata om bekati maha bekati rata tamangati soha. And recite, I prostrate to Buddha Menla. May I be reborn in his pure land, able to give healing and refuge to all beings. Then Menla and his entourage dissolve into light and pour into the crown of one's head, mixing like milk with water with one's mind. And dedications. May all sentient beings without exception be placed in that very state and be healed. By this effort, may all sentient beings be free of suffering. May their minds be filled with the nectar of virtue. In this way, may all causes resulting in suffering be extinguished, and only the light of compassion shine throughout all realms. Thank you, everyone, for joining tonight. It really helps to have a community to practice with, to pray with, to get through hard times. I'm going to put the link to the online prayer book in the chat for anybody who would like to use it. You can use those. You can use that link anytime, and your information is not collected unless you want it to be. And anything that you request online is recited or is spoken in the next day's practices, so that you get the additional merit, the additional prayers said for you by the people who are in the practice. If you'll indulge me for just a minute, I wanted to read something that Ani Sonam posted on her Facebook today. Ani Sonam is Jetsama's attendant. It's a quote from His Holiness Dilgo Khyentse Rinpoche, and I hope that it provides the peace for you that it did for me. Never retaliate when you are harmed. If you want to be a genuine follower of the Buddha, never retaliate when you are harmed. Always remember the 4 principles of positive training, which are: if someone abuses you, do not abuse him in return. If someone gets angry with you, do not get angry with him in return. If someone exposes your hidden faults, do not expose his in return. And if someone strikes you, do not strike him back. If someone criticizes you, picking on your most sensitive points, or angrily insults you with the most offensive language, do not return like for like, no matter how difficult it is to bear. Practice patience and never give way to anger. Take it positively and use it as a chance to let go of your own pride. Practice generosity and compassion by giving the victory to others and being happy to lose. Allowing others to win is a characteristic of all Buddhist paths. In fact, what is there to be won or lost? From an absolute viewpoint, there is not the slightest difference between winning and losing. So, I hope that helps. It really struck me well today. So, as we go forward into the days ahead in the United States, I hope that we can embody all of the compassion and the true bodhicitta that we are training in, and the bodhisattvas that we are training to become. So with that, I'm going to say goodnight. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Keep praying. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks. Bye.